Let's do this. What a serious shit, I know. And it just shit, I'm not going to walk us in the day we go pursue. Shake it down. What the power we're holding. I was still with you to protect home. It's the journey of one of the coming wide. Shake it down. Empty shit, you're telling me. Shake it down. It's the shit, you're telling me. You made me so beautiful. Shake it down. In my life so beautiful. Make it come and tell me, baby. I'll be drinking home. Maybe the swimming nasty. Now come and see me, not your more say. All the back, and we the back. Shisha, I'm 17, woman come alone. You can't believe it. You see your door, yes, you can. And only who Mati, you see your job, you see a woman. But you gave me a reason to let you go. I'll never let you go. What is serious, you know? And he just said, my woman, what does it make you look us? Shake your timing. Or if I'm a regular kid, if I'm eating or break home, it's a journey or one of these movies. Shake your timing. Let's see, shake your water in the day. Shake your timing. Let's see, shake your timing, Lord. Shake your timing. You made me so beautiful. Shake your timing. Make my life so beautiful. Shake your timing. No one told me that. Come on. That's it. I think she's gone in. Learning from experience and growing stronger with each challenge. Please don't forget to set your boundaries. Setting boundaries is an integral part of embracing confidence as a whole. Boundaries also involve saying no when necessary. Even if it means disappointing others, as it reinforces your autonomy and self-respect. When setting boundaries, communicate open relationships. Clearly define what is acceptable and what is not. Can we have lunch after work? No, sir, I'm sorry. I have to go to church.
Keep vouchers. This initiative serves as encouragement and a springboard for dedicated learners who are women to kickstart their journey within the thrilling world of crypto. Our goal reaches beyond just increasing female participation in the crypto market. We envision a future where the crypto and tech world
Just organ of the body deserves attention and care, not just as an afterthought, but as a priority. Empowerment comes in different forms, and one of them is care. This means that the freedom to choose products and routines that resonate with our unique needs and values. It is about breaking free from the pressure to conform to unrealistic beauty standards and instead embracing our individuality with confidence and grace. Moreover, skincare is a testament to resilience. Every scar, wrinkle, pigment tells the story of battles we fought and we won. Our
girls, especially Ghanaian young girls, I can get very emotional. I can go completely off. And, I can start shouting and go crazy. So, just so that I don't do that today, I put my thoughts on my iPad here so I can stay on script and also be able to share so that my fellow ladies here can also have their turn. And then I'm sure a lot of us are going back to work. We can all go back and work. So thank you very much for the opportunity. Hanaba and I go way back. When we were all very little, when we were trying to find, we're very confused and we're trying to find our ways about life. We started off at Radio Gold. Thank you. So here we are. It took me a while to decide if I wanted children at all. And when I finally did, I wanted a son. People have said I should have a girl. And me. I guess they saw what I've become. Tough, smart, hardworking, beautiful. So a mini me will be exactly like that. Or not. And I lean more on the or not side of things. You see, I had grown up a girl. I had been through the experience, seeing the life of what it means to be a girl in a man's world. And honestly, I didn't want a mini me to go through the same thing. This world, I thought, could be quite cruel to a girl. I had my fair share, and yes, I may have ridden the tide and survived, but I wasn't sure a mini me could go through the same experiences. Plus, I thought, what if she's not as tough, not as crazy, not as resilient, not as soft and hard at the same time, not as mad to take this cruel world by its horns and ride it like her life depended on it. The thing with children is you can do so much and the world will do the rest. And I was afraid. As I am afraid for every young Ghanaian girl I come across today. So I did have a son. And when I look at him, I think how lucky he is compared to the little girl that I was back then. At 12, I had my menses. I was in boarding school. My body was changing rapidly. I was confused. And then I realized very quickly that as a girl, there were things I could not even do. I loved running. So I became an athlete in school. The more I ran, the more my body changed. I was becoming muscular. I loved my body, but many people didn't. They said I was a girl and needed to be soft and sweet and sexy. Not hard like guys the size of yams. So at a point I had to give that up. I remember one time I was doing the stripping show and I worn this dress with little hands. And then my producer came to me and said, some lady says that, you should cover your arms. Because then I was quite chiseled out. You should cover your arms and then, you're so like, I'm thinking, it was just confusing. But then it all started to make sense. Because as a girl, there were boys I was attracted to. But I wasn't supposed to express it until they did. And I couldn't even send it because it would mean I was cheap and too available. I had to wait for the boy to make the first move. So even then, it was going to be the boy's move and not mine. I just had to wait. The power was in the boy's hand, not in mine. Life got more complicated going forward. I had learned from living with my mom and my little sister that when dawn broke and morning came, it was my mom that had to make things happen. I had learned that. And I knew I had to do things for myself, but yet the world was telling me different. I wanted to do so much, but I was told I wasn't man enough. So the options were compromise, wait for a well-to-do man, get married, have some children, have a nice, soft life, fit in. Honestly, those options were not bad. I didn't think there was anything fundamentally wrong with it, except there was a word that kept coming with these options. Settle down. Settle, be okay, be done, be content. And none of those appealed to me. I wasn't the settling type. I had dreams and I wanted to see them come true. But because I didn't want to settle, like my friend Atu, who was never told to settle by the way. In fact, Atu was always encouraged to dream big. Go for gold, fly, expand his horizon, live a little before he actually got married. Trust me, my problems quadrupled overnight. You want to be like a man? You have to work as hard. In fact, harder to prove you can be just as good or better. Because that position is naturally for a man. So as a woman, if you want it, you better believe that you must work harder for it.